Okay, guys, I know it's like 12:07 right now at night. Well, actually in the morning. But I have to make this video. And this is going to be one of my new series on my YouTube channel. Out of the blue cooking video. And if you guys want it, I will try to find out how to reactivate the comments. So, what we're going to be doing is a breakfast. Well, it's my version of an egg McMuffin. So, what you're gonna need is over in the refrigerator. You're gonna get some. You want to need some cheese, any American cheese or any kind of cheese. Cheese brand is fine. And you can probably add some bacon, but I'm not gonna do it for this video because it's late. Where are they? Here it is. 1 moment. And eggs. This is like a 2-pack carton of eggs, and my mom always complained that the prices begin higher and higher. And one of the other items that you're gonna need are these. So pretty much there's 2 ways you can do this. You put it in the toaster oven or on the skillet. Sorry, it's dirty. Damn. But I don't want to be doing it in the toaster oven. You can add anything you want to boost your taste experience. So I don't know how to do this because of my own recipe. Sorry, my hair. So we're gonna put the toaster oven at 250 degrees, and we're going to be cooking the eggs on the skillet here, and we'll be moving on from there. Where am I gonna put the bone though? Also, I did try Gushers when I didn't like it at first, but now I do. I don't know anymore. That's why my tongue is a bit red. Actually, it's like a pinkish pink, like a tongue. Anywho, we're going to be cooking the eggs here on the skillet. But before we get to that, we gotta wash the skillet. I'm going to wash the skillet, and I'll get right back to you guys. So, as I was doing before, I was interrupting my mother. Don't be sassy to your moms, alright? We're going to be... So we're going to be cooking the eggs on this skillet. And you're going to need 2 main components if you're going to make this the egg of your life. You're going to need a salt. Any kind of salt will do. Just make sure how mild you put your salt. And that was loud. Pepper. And this is a pepper grinder, and this is a salt shaker. There's also this kind of salt, which is pink salt. And this is a special type of salt because it can be very mild. When I tried it the first time, I was like, where does salt taste at? Yeah, it wasn't too much of a salt experience. It was trash. Now I got a bigger portion than I did last time. Let's see how strong this salt is. A little stronger than usual salt. But we are going to use both of these salts. And pepper, you definitely need pepper. If you ain't using pepper, you ain't maximizing your taste experience with the eggs. And if you don't want to use eggs, you can use anything else. Just remember, this is my recipe. You don't have to do it. You can do it yourself. Alright, so today we're going to be be doing this, and I'm not sure if I want to add butter or not, but we're going to do two of them. We're going to do two different ones. We're going to be doing one with butter and one without butter. Remember, this is basically pre-sliced bread, and when you're whenever you're using bread, whenever you're cutting bread, you always have to cut it away from you. I did the same. I actually did a mistake. Only I was making a sub sandwich. A Subway sandwich. It's a Subway type of my version anyway. I was actually cutting it down and then cut my hand with my mom's new blades. And those things are sharp. Sharper than your teeth. So, these ones you can slice it open or not. But these ones are especially designed to come apart like so. It smells like actual regular type of bread. Like, I'd say, I don't know a lot of breads, but I'd say Coffin's bread. I think I said their name right. And here's the second one. There we go. So, now that we got the two breads, now I'll tie this back up. So we tie it back up, connect. This might take a while. So we tie it back up and put it back, and then we put it back where it came from. Not the store, or the oven, or anything like that. Alright. We have to make sure that the toaster oven is plugged in, alright? You'll see later and later as I look out the window. So, I always have to plug this in, man. What the freak was this doing back there? This is weird enough. Let's see here. Go. Now that we got the toaster oven plugged in, we can move back and here and get this tray and get this thing rolling. I can't get enough of this cup, bro. Almost prior to cut. Always over here. If you can't see it, oh jeez, you really can't. There we go. I can see it. I'm gonna be looking at this thing when I edit this video. I don't do too much editing, so I am going to have to do some stuff. So, if you already made like bacon or any other kind of thing on these kind of skillets, you have two choices. One, you can clean it, or two, you could be like, not clean it and start it up. Ow! I'm an idiot. Not cold enough. Seriously, these are skillets. These are electric skillet. This is an electric stove, and these things heat up like that. So don't be stupid like me and try to push it and it's charging up. Be normal. So we're gonna do a little combination with this. So we're gonna be you're doing 2 egg, no, not 2, 3 eggs is per sandwich. That means we're going to have to add probably some cheese in there as well to balance it out. That was fast. So you crack it on anything, including even the skillet if you want. Jesus Christ, so much. And then you hit the weak point where you cracked it. And then once you do that, you open up the shell and let it all come out. And if you want to, you have to kill the yolk. In other words, stab it a bunch. So that's 1 egg. We're going to let this egg like cook, and then we'll do the rest. So we're gonna be, while this is cooking, we're gonna move on to step 2. Oh, and you definitely want this too, and this is basically one of the main things. So you're gonna grab your bread. I'll just grab 2 taps. Grab your bread, and another paste you should have got. So you go back to the refrigerator and get yourself any kind of brand butter you have in your house, alright? So, I'm gonna need a butter knife for this. This paper just hit me. Don't worry, butter knives are not too sharp because they're made for butter. Steak knives are. That's taking a while. Man, it is gonna take a while. So in the meantime, we'll do this. But first, like I said, you have to do a few things if you want this to be like a perfect egg. You have to season it. So you can do it either way, salt and then pepper, or pepper and then salt. So we're just gonna put this salt on here. Pink salt has a lot stronger taste than any regular salt. Wow, that's actually stronger. Oh my gosh. Pink salt is strong. Then we put on the pepper. So, yeah, I can always smell the pepper. So some of it is already cooking, so I'm going to move it closer towards the center. Or closer to where the rest of the egg is, so that way we can actually get a better taste of the food. I'm not sure if it's cooking too well. Someone tell me what to do, because I don't even know why it's not cooking fast. Anywho, let's move on. So, you can soften the butter to make it easier to spread on the... So you can spread the butter, or if you want to spread the butter all over the bread, you can definitely put it in the microwave to soften it. But I'm not going to do that because I'm that much of a savage. I'm going to put different butters in different areas. That's going to be good, and the rest of it is going to be spread it around the area as much as possible, which is not going to be able to happen. So I'm just going to put it in the center as close as possible. Ooh, looks like the eggs are pretty much almost done right here, right? So we're going to cut to a quick. So we're going to do a little jump cut real quick, and then I'll be back to you guys. Hey, Sauce Michael here. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. But at least I know how I'm cooking the egg. So now we're going to flip the egg. Oh shoot, it just broke. The egg just broke into two. Oh my gosh. messed up. I messed up. I messed up. I told myself I wasn't gonna mess up. So, I'm scared to inform that egg is already being destroyed. I'm trying to make sure that I get the egg perfectly like this. So, some parts you can see that it's like, looks like it's burnt, but it's not because it's actually just pepper. So don't be too scared if it looks like that. Just remember that it's pepper. Not dirt, not burnt. Just pepper, because it's pepper. Yeah, I ain't gotta taste it. But I will try this egg. I will try the egg. So the next step you have to put. So the next thing that you're going to have to do is put put this bread into the microwave. Not microwave. Toaster oven. I'm a man who owns 5 ovens. I don't own 5 ovens, but you get the reference. So now we're gonna put this thing on for about 20 to 30 seconds. I put it in the middle, so I'd say about 25 seconds. Not seconds. Minutes. 25 minutes. And while that's cooking, we're going to be looking at some other things. Okay, I'm testing the egg. See, looks like it's about ready. Going to get. So you're gonna get a plate, right? And now you're gonna put your spatula under the egg and put it on to the plate. And remember, guys, this is just as a taste test egg, so we know what we did wrong or where we went wrong. So, since this did just come straight out of there, I'm going to pop another egg real quick. Man, it's cooking a lot better than it originally did. So I'm gonna do some killing on the yolk. That way, we don't get that kind of uncooked part of the egg. Oh my gosh, it's going spreading. I killed the yolk perfectly. That is now spreading to other regions of the pan. Oh, the pan. It's a skillet. It's the same thing. So just broke it off. Just some of this in the grill. Oh. It's not that bad. Yo, I feel like we're leveled up. And in the meantime, while I still can, shout out to Corey Kenshin. Okay, let me try it now. Shout out to Corey X Kenshin, and thanks to his Cooking with Kenshin videos, I'm now starting. This is my very first cooking in video. And Corey, if I'm eating in Michigan, which might not happen for a while, I'm definitely gonna meet you. If I do, I don't know what I might do. Oh, thanks. Wow. The egg is cooking in really fast, so we gotta speed this up. So now we do the same thing. Oh, look at that egg, boy! That is a good looking egg right there. That's a very good looking egg. There's a little piece of egg right here. Just took it out of the pan. Almost flavorless. Man, I put way too much pepper on this. And guys, if you ever put too much pepper on your egg, do not use a vacuum. Because that will bring pepper off of the egg. But take your egg along with it. Okay, the butter is mostly melted on the bread now. The egg is looking really good right now. Alright. You can tap it or slap it to test to see if it's good. So do a little bit of this, a little lift, and see if it's done. Oh, that egg looks really good right now. Don't know if this is my like snack or dinner for the night, but I'm definitely telling you this. Ooh, the eggs slid to the side. Oh shoot, the eggs. Oh shoot. The shell's in the pan. There we go. Kill the yolk. Now we put salt and pepper on it as quick as possible because it does cook rather fast. I'm just picking off some of the sides here. It's really good. Okay, I'm using this one as support, so it's not gonna work. But we have a backup. A little for the hand. So to a microscopic size, if you actually look at salt close up, you can actually see that they're cubes. And sugar are shaped like crystals. Alright? Ooh, there's a little spot that I missed here with the pepper. Now I got it. Man, the songs from Into are already playing in my head. Alright, let's go crazy. Little prayer for you. And a few others. Oh, I just tossed it on the side of the pan. So we're going to drag it back, if you know what I mean. So we're actually going to drag it back. Then we're going to flip this side back, and then we're going to put it right back on there. So, oh my gosh, this is looking so bad. This is looking so bad, man. Okay, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to check. So let's go check on the bread. So we're going to open it up a bit. Okay, the butter is really well and melted. So we can actually just pop it. And now we can take it back over here, somewhere around here. So we can actually start on the process. Remember, how we're doing this is 3 eggs for one, 3 eggs for the other. This is gonna be the most complicated version of an egg McMuffin I have ever created. And this is my first time doing it, so be good. Alright, now, since as we got that undone with, we're going to take this egg out. Why is it crunchy? I just took some of the rest of it. But this, you're going to thank me later. Ooh. Guys, best part about eggs and pancakes you can never do is the crunch. You always gotta, you can never forget about the crunch. And now this sucker is hard to open. There we go. Alright, now we kill the yolk again. Remember, if you don't want any kind of liquid with your sandwich, you always have to kill the yolk. So now I'm going to get at the bread. I know you guys can't see me because I'm trying to do all of this. We're going to need to get another plate for this. We're going to use this stylus plate. I would use my Pac-Man plate, but it's too big. Ooh, look at the style of it, Amy. It's interesting. Alright, so now that we're at this camera view, we're going to grab 2 breads. The ones with butter, probably put too much butter, and the ones without butter, okay? And remember, you gotta put salt and pepper on an egg, unless you don't like salt and pepper on your egg. It's yours, not mine. Okay, now we got that. Add down. I want to close the toaster oven and unplug it. Remember, guys. Shoot. Remember, whenever you use something, you always have to turn it off or unplug it. And this is your reminder to turn your oven off. Now! One moment, guys. See you. Oh, a little. The blue cat. We actually had it for a few, like, about 2 years. Probably 3. And this is Tora Cat. She is one of the 2 cats that we have. And her sister actually has a white spot. So Tora is more plump than her sister. Would you stop? So she's more plump than her sister. And she purrs louder than her sister as well whenever you start petting her. Tora, speak. I hope you guys heard that. So, yes, I might have cats, even though I'm allergic to them. And when I mean allergic, I don't mean allergic like sneezing. I mean like allergic face reaction. So I get allergic face reaction, and it makes it harder for me to breathe. I'm taking allergy pills so I don't get that. Well, before the cats, we had a dog. His name was Morgan, and he always thought everyone there was there just to pet him. Odd. So Morgan was a service dog, and we're actually going to have the cats as a service cats. We won't be taking them to too many places, but there is a thing that me and my mom bought for the cats, and it's a backpack. So the cats can see from the inside out, and there's a little hole that, surprisingly enough, they can fit through. I thought they wouldn't even fit through it, but well, heck, they did. Right through it. I actually did in Mal first, and Tori. Mal got it out of there easy. But when I got back home, Tori was out as well. I left the hole open on purpose, and they both did very well to get out. This might not work because the bread is smaller than I thought. I mean, look at the size of the bread. And look at the size of the egg. But this one, never mind. It's going to be the same size, so never mind. So let me check to see if it's good. It is good and ready. So now that we got the 3 eggs ready to go, we're going to be putting them on while we cook the next egg for the next sandwich. Bop. And spill. I can't remember. I think the song is. He had it coming from Chicago. So, this is really funny. Everyone knew the words except this one person. So, like. What is a good song? The only way I think is that song. So, 5, 6, 7, 8, ellipsis, and then this is not even part of the lyrics. Sorry that I can't remember all the lyrics. What am I going to say? Bing bang boom, Amazon wish list. Where the heck is that even in the lyrics? That's not even in the movie. I'd imagine Amazon wasn't alive at the time. In other words, it wasn't existent yet. I think Facebook was. It's not like an old movie like the black and white stuff. But it is a movie. It's a musical type of movie. And I definitely have to tell you guys, it's actually a good movie. So, on with the instructions. We're going to put the eggs that we just took out onto the sandwich. And remember, this is a combination with eggs and cheese, which is still a really good combination. So, now we're going to open this bag and get our cheese. I'm using sliced American cheese. So yeah, I'm using sliced American cheese because I don't think I can afford other types of cheese. So now we're going to get this another one and do the same thing. And this one you can put as many slices of cheese as you want on your food. I'm going to turn off this part of the light. Better. I don't even know anymore. Alright, now we're going to put the last egg on the last piece. I wish I had a GoPro on my head, that way I can actually, so you guys can see what I'm seeing. And this one I can actually do. We can now put the last piece of bread on there, and it looks like our second egg. It looks like the first egg of our second batch is about ready. Man, this looks weird and crappy, but it's just a sandwich, so you ain't gotta taste it. But you are just, guys, look. It's just salt and pepper and some seasoned eggs. You ain't gotta taste it. So now we take this egg off and we put it on the side. Or if you want to, you can put it straight onto the food. Remember, it's your egg, it's your food. You can do whatever you want. I've popped this open. Come out. Whoa. Ah, the yolk feels so nasty. Oh my gosh, that feels so nasty. I don't know if you guys have done the Bean Boozled old game, but I have. Granted, there are disgusting flavors, but some of them are actually really good. Wow. That's really good. So, now we put this on there, and we use cheese again. And once again, another shout out to Corey, because actually a few shout outs. Shout out to Corey Kenshin. I has Cupquake, if she's seen this. FCTV, Final Vision, and everyone else that I've seen so far. Sorry for that. Shout out to all those people that I've seen, including Mr. Beast and Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, everyone that does like vlogging and gaming and videos. Shout out to you guys, because you are the ones that inspired me to be a YouTuber. And even though I don't have enough subscribers to get, to I'm not gonna make it longer anymore. Shout out to you guys, because they're the ones. Shout out to you guys, because you're the ones that inspired me to start a YouTube channel, to start my YouTube career. I'm going to have to use some apps and get a job before YouTube becomes my full-time job. What? It's not like Hello Kitty. What do you expect me to do? I'm like the person that is as strong but super nerdy with games, of my knowledge anyway. Someone that I can fight, someone that is as tough but soft. I like cute things, so shut up. And even though they're not sponsoring me, I just want to tell you, have you ever wanted something? Like a gamer headset with a mic, or an ocarina, or anything else that is like that, but it's too expensive, or other apps don't have it? Well, you're in luck, because there is an app called Temu. It is an app of a whole bunch of different items that will actually, with prices that will absolutely blow your mind. because I have avocado ring for only not dollars but cents instead. Yep, and it was like 95 or less. Yep, 95 cents or less. I think the smaller the object, the cheaper it'll be. Get this eggshell out of here. Get it out. So yeah, remember that. The app is called Temu. You can't earn money, but you can and get stuff for cheaper than it looks. Even I got these cute, adorable pins. Two of them to my existence that I know of. In my house, of course. A cute, I think it's a Kasune Abe, to be honest. And the Pokemon Lapras. And they were cheap. Also, I got a wolf pendant that glows in the dark. Also, I got me and my mom a Toothless and the Light Fury necklaces, and they absolutely look adorable. So, whenever you can, give Temu a try. Because guess what? Temu is the #1 shopping app on the market. Yep, Temu is the #1 on shopping app. And actually, it topped on Amazon. Alright. We got another little sample here. Ouch. I know I'm not supposed to touch hot food, but here's another sample here. Take out some hair. Whoa. That's perfect. We just leveled up. Flatten it out a bit, but I can't flatten it too well now that it's cooked. And we put this as second egg on, and we put some more cheese. We're almost done. And remember, if you want to toast the bread, you can. I remember that my grandmother used bread. Not this bread, like the regular bread that you use to make sandwiches. And she used that as a hot dog bun. I get it. You're poor. You can't afford hot dogs. Well, you can afford hot dogs, just not the buns. I just reached into the pan and pulled off this. It's not an eggshell, it's actually a piece of the egg. Flaky, not a lot of flavor. But and barely any crunch, man. Oh my gosh. So, now we gotta put the rest of the eggs away. And remember that you do that once you got your eggs or anything else. Because if you leave eggs out for too long, they start to get rot. They start to rot. Where the heck did I put that thing? Come on. Looks like the egg is about ready to be pulled out. Look at that egg, man. Looks a bit weird. Now we turn off the stove so nothing catches on fire. But here's something funny. I was actually cooking I was cooking two or three hamburger patties one time, and then underneath something ignited to light a little fire. So I did normal. Don't use water because that would make it worse. So I put some salt on it. I used the entire container of salt. And when it still wasn't out, I blowed on it, and it was out. No one was harmed. But I finished my food and put out a fire. Now, we got the two sandwiches ready and... Alright. Now we got the two sandwiches ready and willing and prepared to be eaten. I also have my mom to try it as well. But first, before you do anything else, remember, put the food away in your food. Alright. Now, make sure that you put everything away. I'm going to put this in the sink. There we go. Water in the pan so it can cool off. And now that we got this ready, we're going to Mama to see how much she actually likes this. It's dark, so just do it. Yo, Mom. Can you try a bite of this?
Can you go get me some water?
Yes, don't take a bite yet. I'll be right back.